Alright, so this is the official interview of Josh and Jay.
Alright.
First question, what was life back in your childhoods?
What was life like?
Yes.
We did not have all the cool stuff you guys have now.
Wait. Oh, yeah, the mic's on. Yep.
We did not have the internet.
The internet didn't exist. Cell phones didn't exist.
There was no YouTube or TikTok.
Nope.
Hello.
There was magazines. There was riding your bikes.
If you wanted to talk to somebody, why is it eating me?
That's sucks.
She likes you.
If you wanted to talk to somebody, you had to use a phone and dial it, and there was a
Like one
cord
of those
attached to it.
like spinny dialer things?
Yeah, a rotary phone it's called. Yeah.
Unless you had touch tone.
That was new.
That came
was
along
new.
later though.
Yes.
If you wanted to call somebody in the same town as you, you only had to dial 4 numbers.
Do you remember calling your parents like at practice? Call from Mom, Dad, come pick me up.
No, I remember walking home from practice.
No, mine was good. Mom, Dad, come pick me.
Yeah, I've seen kids do that.
Do you accept the charges? No.
Angels is
We used to be able to go outside and play and come home when the street lights came on for dinner.
So, what was similar technology?
some of the technology
We
you
had
had.
Atari
Yeah.
and then Nintendo.
8-bit Nintendo came out when I was probably 10, maybe 8, probably 10.
Nintendo was founded in the 1800s.
Four-ish. No, probably
Nintendo
eight.
was actually founded in the 1800s.
Founded, not created. Or
You're talking about something other than Nintendo gaming system.
Actually, the Nintendo was founded in the 1800s.
Nintendo company, sure.
So,
We used to have 13 channels on TV.
that's it.
We had a
got
couple
more
that went like
eventually.
this.
Yeah,
MTV used to play music.
Yeah.
that's right.
And TV was new. That
Yeah.
came out.
Was it 85? 84?
Somewhere in there.
Music videos
Music television.
were cool and actually artistic. And rappers didn't look like prison inmates. And people spelled things properly. There was no acronyms for everything or fake words.
LOL didn't exist.
Do you know what the sweetie meal is at McDonald's?
No.
No.
sweetie meal.
Apparently there's a sweetie meal. S-A-W-E-T-T-E or something.
Yeah. Has the new sweet and sour sauce. It's all oily, like green. Remember the green sweet and sours you got? They're like shiny.
With a diamond on them.
Yeah, they come with that or nuggets and something. I don't know.
Do you remember there used to be not value meals though?
Mm-hmm.
Or value meals, yeah.
That's when they had the
You just-
styrofoam.
You just buy
just
each
bought a sandwich?
individual item.
Maybe you got some fries, maybe you got a
Drink
drink.
a drink, I guess.
There was not value meals.
Right?
What were your favorite, channels, to watch on TV?
TV channels. What are your favorite ones?
Nickelodeon,
Yep. Can't do that on television.
Television.
Double Dare.
Double Dare with
Mark
Mark Summers.
Mark Summers.
Summers. Yeah.
You can't do that on television. Remember if you said water?
Or I don't know.
Oh, I don't
That's
know.
fine.
Yep.
Alanis Morissette was on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a child actor.
What are your favorite things to do with little technology to use back in your childhood?
We didn't even know about technology.
We
So
played
I think
outside.
I think what he's asking is what were
Built
your favorite
forts and-
activities to do as a child?
Riding bikes.
Riding bikes.
Building forts. Going sledding in the winter.
In the summer.
Swimming, snowball
swimming,
fights,
playing in sprinklers.
sprinklers, hoses,
You
playing with
didn't
the
have a pool.
hose. We always played kickball or
Kickball,
dodgeball,
Wiffle ball.
wiffle ball.
Humans were lazy.
That's right. We actually got out and did stuff.
I was hitting the
When we were
camera.
kids.
What's the name of this?
When
Lots
you
of
were
bike riding.
bored, there wasn't many things you could do when you were bored.
No. We would play guns.
What about games?
Yeah.
Like Monopoly? That's what you could do if it was raining. You
Yeah.
couldn't,
That's
you
crap,
couldn't
yeah.
play Nintendo if it was raining, initially. Eventually you had a Nintendo.
Yeah, you play cards or board games.
Board games.
Shoots and ladders,
The ladders.
Candyland.
Yeah.
We still have Candyland.
Right.
So,
What
I
was-
guess, so,
Go ahead.
did you who was your favorite singer?
What was your favorite musical
John Bon
artist?
Jovi. Bon Jovi was big.
Bon Jovi.
Depends what time.
Yeah.
Motley Crue was one of my favorites.
Motley Crue, Def Leppard,
Yo, definitely.
White Snake.
Lots of 80s hair bands. Being right up.
Skid
Are the
Row.
guys that wail.
Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson,
Michael Jackson.
Ray went through a Michael Jackson phase.
Yeah.
guy was a legend. Really
Yeah.
good,
He
really
He
good
was.
artist. Thriller came out in 1984.
One of his most popular songs ever.
First like cinematic
Like video,
video.
like thriller
Yeah,
video,
that
like,
video was
like a movie
jam.
almost.
Yeah.
Never
Radical.
scared me a little bit.
Was it Radical?
Yeah, we use that
Yeah.
term. Neon,
Yeah.
radical.
My Trapper Keeper had the word
Trapper
rad on it.
Keepers, yeah.
What were your
Do you
favorite
even know what that
movies?
is?
Trapper keepers were cool.
I still have it. It's got baseball cards in the attic.
What's a
Thank
Trapper
you.
Keeper?
Exactly, that's what I thought.
It's a
It's
binder.
a binder that opens
With
up and
Velcro.
Velcro
Oh wait,
flap
I know what
on
you're
it.
talking about.
You open it
It's
up
like-
and one side had a notebook in it, one side had like
Well,
Folders.
a little mesh folder you could slide stuff in. Usually they came with like a ruler.
Mhm.
Yeah.
what were your favorite movies?
What
Top
time?
Gun,
It's just like around your like I guess.
Back to the Future,
Back to the Future was
Futures were good.
1985.
Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
stuff.
Indiana Jones. Star Wars.
Yeah, Indiana Jones.
Those were good. E.T.
E.T. I cried.
Everybody cried.
Everybody cried.
Saw it in the movie theaters, cried.
Yeah.
E.T. went home, I was sad.
Yeah,
Elliot was gonna miss him.
right.
The thing is, E.T. at least was alive.
True. It's kind of a happy ending.
But I didn't feel sad. I cried.
Yeah, it was sad.
When was that? When was E.T.?
Oh my
It's like
god, that was.
84 or something,
I
80.
think it was even before that.
Was it?
I hope so. I cried.
Yeah.
I
wanna say it
remember
was like
coming outside the movie theaters, hiding under
I
my
think it was
mom's
80s,
trench coat
it was
and crying.
7.
Hopefully I wasn't like 10. Had a paper route. I used to have to ride my bike, deliver papers.
And bought lots of Nintendo games with that
1982.
paper route money.
82?
82.
E.T. was?
82? Wow,
6.
okay.
June
What was-
11th.
What was the first type of internet, like as a child? Like, what was the first kind
Well,
of
we weren't
internet?
children
We weren't
when
children,
the internet
we were-
came out. We were in what, high school? Was it?
Yeah.
Late 90s.
When I was in college, I had to go to the library
Yeah,
to
late
find stuff
90s.
and use microfiche. I was talking about this to kids at work.
Yeah, but it's just like,
It was like
originally
There's
it's
20-year-olds at work where, you know how you had to learn stuff? It was at the library.
Right.
You couldn't just look it up.
Had to know what the Dewey
Encyclopedias.
Decimal System was.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, just not like your actual child, just like in the past. Like, when was the first internet like? first
Remember we
internet?
showed you, we what was it, Brad, where we like Googled the dial-up sound, it was like,
Oh,
Ding,
yeah.
ding.
And then
That
even
was in the
before
mid
that,
90s when it first were able to like.
and all you could really do was basically text.
Yeah, there's like chat rooms,
I'm
like
pushing up
on
the dial-up
AOL.
Chat.
Like we had AOL, CompuServe,
Yeah.
Prodigy, were all discs that you get in the mail with free
Wait, so wait.
20 minutes
one
of
sec.
internet access.
Every single time you load in, this is what you'd hear. 29 seconds of this.
Alright. That was it.
But you'd be like, get off the phone, I think he was getting there.
If anyone tried to call, it was busy.
Okay, that's
That's what you would hear every single time.
good. Yep, sure was.
Like, if you click on a picture, it would take probably a minute.
Yeah, I was
And it would,
telling Avery the other day how long it would take. Just a line at a time. Yep, takes forever.
Just to load into the picture, take a minute.
the anticipation was unreal.
Yeah.
Remember printers used to print like that too, like line?
The dot
They had-
matrix.
they had the line- The holes on the side to feed it through.
Yep, you had to line it up. Box of printer paper.
Yeah, like the internet back the first version of the internet now is like way like crazy. It's like
Much different.
going from just clicking on a picture, it takes a minute to load, to seeing billions of pictures in half a second.
Yeah.
I don't exactly have
Cars
any.
didn't always have seatbelts.
Right. You crank when you should roll down the windows, crank the windows
Yeah, there's like
down.
the wheels, the manual wheels that roll the windows.
Yeah, seatbelts were optional sometimes.
A lot of them. Yeah.
This question opens up towards my interest more, but I've heard a little bit about like your story, but Any of you two have some like really interesting fishing stories?
Oh yeah, I was mentioning to Bray, I don't know if it was you or your brother. I think one of you caught like a 10-pound bass at Cranberry Pond.
Mhm.
Who was it? Was it
Brother.
Was it your brother? Did he get it taxidermied too?
Yep. I
Thought
have it.
so.
I have it in the office in my house.
Me too.
So
I thought so.
I was probably a sophomore in high school, which meant my brother was 2 years younger than me.
Yeah, yeah.
And we're at Cranberry Pond, and all of a sudden he's just like got the pole like it's gonna snap. I'm like, what's going on? And he's like, I got a fish on you. And he's like super chill about it. And we saw it, and I don't know what was going on with the fish. I don't know if he'd been fighting a long time, and it was hardly swimming.
Yeah.
It was really tired. So I sprinted back to the car to get a net and scooped it up. And the thing was huge. It was huge.
Yeah.
It was probably literally this big.
Brad, you ask questions from around 'cause I
I've
don't-
been taking him there past couple times. Past
So you know
2 weeks.
how when you pull up to the parking lot, you can walk to the left?
Yeah.
You go to that point where there's like a backfill also.
On the other side of the hill on the left, you can't really see unless we actually walk.
So
over there.
right at that point,
Yeah.
that way out was where he was fishing.
Hmm.
But he always told me he didn't actually catch it, he snagged it. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, well, the fish didn't actually eat my worm. He only snagged it. Which I never really understood what that meant, because I was never a fisherman.
Right,
I
right.
just went fishing some.
But did he do that on purpose? That's usually if you see it and you can get your line on the other side of it and then you yank. He must have tried to hit it and then just missed, but it got him.
I don't know. I don't know.
So.
Got any fishing stories from you?
Not any that good.
No?
No
How
10-pound
about
bass.
the fishing story of cards?
Fishing story of cards.
Yeah. Troy's house.
Oh. Yeah. We occasionally would get together and play cards. This is, I don't know, was it high school?
No, because none of us could drive.
Oh, that's right, it had to be after. Yeah. So we would play cards at our friend Jay's house. We play with quarters as our chips, real money. And we every now and then we do that. We made an arrangement to meet at our other friend Jay's house for playing poker. And so, I don't know, there's half a dozen of us or whatever. And we all get there and
We all get dropped off by our parents, and
right,
here we are in the park, in the driveway.
go up to the house and Jay's not there. Like, what's going on? And I don't know how long we waited there, probably for a little while, and Jay pulls up. I don't know if he was with his, maybe
He's with his dad. His mom
Yeah.
said at the door, "Oh, he's gone fishing with his dad," and we're all like,
We were
What do we
supposed
do
to
now?
play cards here.
cell
with him.
phones didn't exist, we couldn't call our parents to come get us.
So we're
They
just
just
waiting.
dropped us off, so now we don't know how to get a hold of them. So we just stood in the driveway and waited. Eventually he showed up and he's like, "What are you guys all doing here?"
We're supposed to play cards at your house.
You told us literally like 2 hours ago at school to come to your house and play cards. Oh yeah, forget about that, he says.
He went fishing.
He also, this same person, instead of coming to your wedding, went to the fair because he
Yeah.
forgot.
Because you forgot.
That's true.
So it was a trend per se.
Definite, yes, definite trend.
Apparently he's doing really well though. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes. It's off the bottle, looks
Yeah.
like, for a while now.
That's good.
How are video games when you were younger?
Primarily Nintendo.
Yeah, that was the main console,
It's the
the
8
8-bit
Ow.
Nintendo.
You just clonk your head.
Brad,
Oh, I thought I heard like.
Mike Tyson's Punch Out was a new game I got. Zelda was the,
Zelda was, yeah.
Yeah.
Super Mario Brothers, Contra,
Contra was pretty awesome. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones. And he had pretty much every accessory that there was. There was the NES
heard-
Advantage, which was a big stick.
The
It was
gun?
like
The gun
a
one? too?
zapper, which came with Duck Hunt.
Zapper I had the Power
Remember the Power Glove? You ever seen the
I've
Power
seen the
Glove?
Power Glove.
Had that and had like an extra
Yeah.
controller on it.
I've also been told you had the Game Boy.
I
Yep.
think he was the first at school to get the Game Boy, bring it in.
I delivered 70 papers a day, 6 days a week, and took every penny and bought Nintendo.
Do you know what a paper boy is?
Yeah, where you like bike around town, like give people newspapers,
Yes,
throw them at the door.
He did that a lot.
Except for that you also once a week had to knock on the doors and collect the money. Sometimes they would give you the money. So some people would just give you like, let's say it was $3 a week was the cost. Some people would give you $4. Some people would give you $5. This one old man gave me the exact amount of money wrapped up in a little, you know how you buy candy at the store and it comes in like a little bag, like the hard candies? He would save those and wrap them up in a rubber band and give me it in change. The exact amount the paper cost, like $2.75 a week. There was also this dude who was like a construction worker. He was a bit of a shit show. He would always not be home or always forget to pay me. We had these little cards we get to keep track of when they paid us. He'd usually give me like $20 at a time because he would forget.
To make
so
up for, yeah.
Right. So then it would be like, cool, I'm rich right now. Like $20 is a lot.
Yeah.
But games were still like $40.
Oh yeah, I remember, 39 bucks.
They were $40 for a game,
back then.
for one 8-bit game.
Yeah.
It's $60 now.
I actually had a subscription to